Знову вітаємо вас на українському музичному ярмарку. До нас завітав Олівер, представник Фендера. Hello, Oliver. Welcome to Kyiv.
Thank you very much.
So, tell us, why did you come here?
I needed a bit colder. It's definitely too warm in London. No, I came because it's a very, very important event this year with our exclusive distributor here. So they have 20th anniversary, and we are working with them the whole 20 years. So it's a very special time for us, and we are very honored to have this opportunity to join that event here and to join the party of A&T Trade as well. So, yeah, fantastic.
Great. So, have you got any news about your make, about Fender?
Wow, we have many news. Sadly, I cannot talk about everything, but
Something which is not that secret.
not that secret. Yes, we are looking into going into the new world of digital. So we are looking into understanding our players, our fans better, and to give them tools to use mobile phones, computers, tabs, to be more a part of the community. So this is a big step into the future of Fender.
So it's that normally now it's like kind of bon ton to say that everything's analog is great and everything is digital. It's unfortunately we have to use it, but it's not as great as analog.
Yeah, we still believe analog is key. So we still believe a guitar should be a guitar and an amp should have tubes if possible. So we still keep that. So we are very keen of keeping the heritage of Fender. But we think that the younger generation and that people like you and me maybe want to be a part of something which is a group of global people who just exchange information, hey, look, I played something, I want to show it to the world. It's just being more like a family of players.
Yeah, all that Big Brother thing, social networks.
Exactly. But in a very positive way and not really controlled by us. It's more like an organic community feeling. So this is what we are working on. So this is a big project which will have a 3-year timeline until we finish that. But we will not forget making the great instruments. So this is the key. So it's all about what we are. It's all about the guitars, the amps, and what Fender is. So that is complete separate. So we will not forget one for the other.
Promised.
Promise. Absolutely.
So I saw recently Marshall, they presented a line of digital amps. Is Fender doing something similar?
Well, we did it already 5 years ago with the Mustang amp.
I'm so ignorant.
No, I understand that because you probably like tube amps, which I like more too. I have to understand. It's very logic. But the Mustang amp was for us literally the change of the world. So we are always the market leader in amps. Many people don't know that. So we are the market leader in globally in guitars, the market leader in basses. Even you play a Rickenbacker, but it's okay. And the market leader in amps. So our tube amps everybody knows.
Even me, I have a Champ 600.
Oh, fantastic, superb. Yeah, I have a Champion 600 at home.
A nice amp.
Mm-hmm. And but a few years ago we brought in a modulation amp which is called Mustang, which is for us the most successful amp in the history of Fender. It was very important for us to have a good sounding amp as a foundation, because you can have a computer program that changed everything, but without the basic being good, it's not really.
The source.
Exactly. So it's our key success in amps at the moment for 5 years, and we hope it goes on like this. And it's good that the others start as well. The Marshalls and Line 6 will come back probably. They have introduced a new amp. Great. But we will not sleep either. So we will be on our toes.
Yeah, that's great. Well, we were talking just before we started. Don't you feel ashamed that your basses play themselves. That you know that make musicians kind of too lazy.
The problem is the guitars play themselves as well. So what Leo Fender did when he started Fender, he worked very close with musicians. He was always in contact with musicians. And his idea was to create something that is very, very easy to maintain, which always works, literally, and which is very easy to play. So this is the only thing we care about, quality and playability. These are the only key things we always look at with every product we create. So this is like the key foundation for everything Fender. And I am not really ashamed of it because it helps me as well as an average guitarist, so it's great.
Great. Did you bring anything special this year here?
Our distributor has a lot of special things already, so we introduced a couple of new Squire models. We introduced new amps, which is like a bit more rocky sounding amp, a bit more dirty. Yes, exactly. So we say if Jim Marshall would grow up in Sheffield, England, which he did, then and if Jim Marshall would then instead be in California, he would have a different sound. Yeah. So what actually Jim Marshall did? So he used our amp in the past and made it dirty. Yeah. So we said, oh, we can do that as well. So we made a nice dirty amp, which is called Bass Breaker. Bass Breaker. So this is our new dirty sounding tube amp. It's fantastic, really fantastic.
Great. If you don't mind, later I take my Rickenbacker and come to your stand to check some of Fender amps.
Please, you're very welcome. We have very, very good bass amps, so you probably know that best. So yeah, there's a lot to try.
Because I'm sorry, I knew only bass, man.
Yeah, which is where it all comes from. Absolutely, yes, yes. We will never forget our roots. We will never forget what Fender did. So everything is based on that. So that for the Bass Breaker is two words, which is an amp we had in the 70s with a breaker in it, and there is an amp which is called, of course, the Bassman. So we just put these things together. All history based.
So great. Maybe because the weather in England is a bit more, well, the atmosphere a bit more wet than in America, in California. Maybe that makes Fender amps sound a bit different.
Absolutely, it does. The California music, the surf music, is just a different lifestyle. It's always sunny there. The people have an outdoor lifestyle. They are more positive. They wake up in the morning with the sun and they go to bed and see the sunset.
They don't drink that much lager.
No, probably not. They drink probably more champagne or something like that. But it is definitely a different music that got created in America, in California especially, than it got created in Europe. And if you go in Europe, if you go to Northern Europe, again it's different. So the weather is the key for what we are and what the music is. And I admit that, yes, the Fender products sound like California. They do.
Great, thank you very much. Or maybe anything else you want to tell us?
Well, I'm here. It's great that you have a show again. I was here last time, I think, on such a show 7 or 8 years ago. And it's super that it is existing again. I think it's great for the musicians, great for the fans, great for everybody to show what kind of instruments they have and what innovations and what happens. So I'm very honored to be here. And yeah, it's great. Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Thanks a lot. If I forgot something, I'll remember later. I found you.
I'm here. You cannot miss me.
It's impossible.
Fender Red.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.